Da.
Giddy up, jingle horse.
Bada 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 ba.
Ah. Oh, I gotta prepare the other song as well. I should get that now. Wait. Alright, we're good.
Bada 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 bada.
Holding it right here. Alright, let it go. Wait. I'll hold it. Well, if I open my hand, then it's gonna start... I have been back for a week now. It has now been a week since the 6-year streamiversary, meaning it's February 23rd. This is stream number... Is it 910? Meaning we are only 90 streams away from reaching that prestigious 1,000th stream. Speaking of a little bit away, if you'll consult your attention over towards my wheel. Are we back? Are we so back? Or do I need to stop being live and then go live again? I need to stop being live and then go live again. Do I need to stop being live and go live again? Do I need to stop being live and go live again? Do I need to stop being live and go live again? Do I need to stop being live and go live again? Do I need to stop? I'm done doing this bit. There's cats running all around me. Listen, we're back and all that is matters. All that glitters is glows. I don't care what that bum groundhog says. Winter ends March 20th. We will not have a stream on March 20th, but we will have a stream on the 19th. So we only have a number of streams left. The follower goal, that's attainable. The sub goal, probably also, if we get followers to sub, it'll be the same thing, more or less. The donation goal, I'm a little less clear on. But the goal itself, regardless of if we reach the goal or not, the donation is a bid for what gets put in this corner. And currently there are $10. See, there's a sub right there. I didn't hear it, though. Hold on, wait. What the fuck was that? What was I eating? Okay, it didn't play a sound effect or show the notification. So I'm going to slap the bell really hard with my hand. So consolation prize. Whatever. Forget about the donation goal. That doesn't matter. Currently, the winning bid is putting a cat tree in the corner. What does matter is, like I said, it is February 23rd. And you want to know what I was doing this day in the history of BH Ultra Live on Twitch.tv as far as February 23rd goes? Sure. Finish February 2022, the first ever proper finish February. I was going back to Monkey Ball Banana Mania to complete it. I think I have since completed it. But that was like years and years later. Like when I had the Switch 2, I was trying to beat it with Kiryu. But that's not what's important. What is the most important, prestigious, if we're talking about February 23rd? February 23rd, only 6 years ago to the day, is the day that I accidentally deleted my Banjo-Kazooie save file that we had been playing for almost a year by that point, and had to go off stream and 100% all the levels I had previously 100%ed yet again. Because today we are playing Banjo-Kazooie. And the game has already been there. It is pretty frustrating. Deleted so just then. It just got deleted. He hasn't noticed yet. You got to hit the trigger on the back to delete the save, and that's what just happened. And it takes him a little bit to figure out that's what happened, because now it's playing the opening cutscene. I don't remember this happening. Hello, welcome. I kind of miss the centered setup, but he's very small. What's going on? I mean, he's always small. What a moment in BH Ultra Live history. Really something just, that's what you get with a live television broadcast, folks, is sometimes you really just do fuck up in front of everyone. And it's a magical moment when that happens. But today, and I haven't hit this logo in a while, that freaked me out. Sorry, the focus of the fist on the poster, I thought it was like a smudge on the camera itself. Welcome back every week. I thought it would go away faster. That's right, Monkey Monday. And if you don't know, Monkey Monday nowadays actually has nothing to do with monkeys. Instead, we do a little thing I like to call threads, where there are multiple threads we have to follow that I would like to follow all throughout streams in 2026. And we're almost done with February. No finish February this time around. Honestly, these threads early on were decided because I wanted them to be finish February concepts. I am not allowed to participate in the voting, in insider trading, in voter intimidation. I, however, am allowed to campaign a little bit. So if you don't know, if you're just joining us for the first time, every week we choose between 4 different threads. Those threads are just lists of games that we play in a specific order. That is either 3D platformer collectathons, and 100%ing them, games I own for the original Xbox, games from 2021, or From Software games. Now, at some point, because every week I talked about the donation. Let me bunch this back a little bit. The donation for last year was a game. God. Okay, now the sound effect played. I probably should have had the wheel open already. There it is. See? Okay, I got this. Hold on. I'm on top of this. Man, this is just like that time I deleted my Banjo-Kazooie save file. Man, you guys remember that? And then it plays a little flashback where it's me deleting my Banjo-Kazooie save file 3 days ago on the day, on the dot even, probably. I feel like by this point, I don't know at what point I decided to stream at this specific time, but it seems like the least opportune time to stream, but I've committed to it. I have the 1 to 4 time slot. Spin that fucking wheel, white boy. Brown. I think I know what this was. At a certain point, I'll start remembering them. Okay, yeah, no, this is the... Sorry, I have to grab it from up here. It's kind of stuck up. Anyway, I'm a clown. What am I, a clown? I'm doing clown bits. I'm funny. I perform for you. Shocking. But we decide between those 4 threads that I listed. And I chose them, one, the 3D platformer one, because it's something I used to do on stream. I used to 100% 3D collectathons, like that of Banjo-Kazooie, all the time, and I fell out of it, and I want to get back to it. The From Software games are meant to build up to Dusk Bloods, the From Software Souls-like game for the Nintendo Switch 2. And the other 2 are just anniversaries, right? The Xbox's anniversary and the 5-year anniversary of 2021. I can do a little bit voter intimidation as a treat. Those threads are just running concurrent to the games that are coming out this year. games that we already want to play. Obviously, I'm contractually obligated to complete Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, but in a couple weeks' time, 2 games come out, and they're going to have to take up 1 slot, either on Wednesday, the Pirates Day, or it's going to take the place of Threads. I do not know. I haven't decided yet. But what I have decided for everyone already is that there is a new Scott Pilgrim game coming out in about 2 weeks' time. But we will be able to play it as Friend Slop in the BH Ultra Patreon Discord server as a group, a multiplayer group when it comes out. And we're going to play it on well, not when it comes out. We'll play it on the 14th, March 14th. So what I'm getting at is we have, doing the math, 3 Mondays, counting today, 3 threads until the release of the new Scott Pilgrim 2D beat-em-up arcade game. I, for one of the 4 threads, have already begun playing the previous Scott Pilgrim 2D beat-em-up arcade-style game, and I think I can beat it. So again, I cannot vote for you. However, giving us 3 Mondays to beat the previous Scott Pilgrim game, it would kind of be serendipitous. It would kind of line up perfectly if you think about it. Or you can pick Gex 64 or Cars or a From Software game, because we haven't even landed on From Software yet. I think I should, you're right, I'm getting ahead of myself, or I'm taking too long to do this. The purpose is to show up to the stream early so you can cast your vote. I'm going to set up the poll right now. Give me a second. We do this every week on I hit the wrong button. I'm going to go to... Is the logo still up? I can't. I don't have a ballpark for how long it is. Okay, manage poll. Here we go. Our 4 threads. Every Monday morning. Which thread will we follow? We have 3D Collect-a-thon Gex 64. We've played that a number of times. Original Xbox game, Cars, 2021 release, we have Scott Pilgrim, and of course we have the From Software Souls-like that we have not decided yet. I'm going to put 5 minutes on this poll, be getting the poll now, and we need some poll music while we wait for the votes to be tallied. Oh shit, it's sped up. No, it's supposed to be slower. Hold on. Ignore that. So point... Can I not make it slower? Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 to win the rocky road. There we go. This is probably enough time. We're going to be playing the new Scott Pilgrim on that 14th regardless. Do we know when Resident Evil 9 comes out? Because that's going to throw a wrench in our plans also. That's next week. But it'll be after Monday. I guess we'll decide then if it's going to take up Wednesday or not. Ow! Ow! Oh, God. My thing is, I am contractually obligated to do 11 streams of Lego Pirates. Just within the year. And we've done 3 so far. So we can get 1 this week. That'll be 4. And then what? 7? We need 7 additional. Hello? This is a tight race. Anything could happen on Monkey Monday featuring Threads. Streaming live on Instagram Threads. On Meta-owned Instagram Threads. Whoa. What you got there? Postcards. Old ones, too. It really is a toss-up between Scott Pilgrim and Cars. I was about to say the people have soured on Gex 64. Is the announcement of the Nintendo Treehouse going to affect the time of the podcast? That's a really good question. And the answer is yes. We're going to try and do the podcast an hour earlier, start an hour earlier, to watch the Treehouse live. But also, you know, half of the tree, like, how long are tree houses normally? It's not going to be entertaining the whole way through, so we'll cut back and forth intermittently. Live broadcast. That's why they gave me the journalism pass. Oh, this is the wrong screen. This is the wrong screen. You will become autonomous and you will vote. You have been programmed. You will wake up and you will vote. But you guys really hate the From Software games, huh? And just know that, like, the threads are locked in once we start the first game until we beat it. So once we beat Scott Pilgrim, 2021, we could choose another 21 game again. Or we could just move on to a different thread. But not like today. What we were on, like, Evil X number 4. Last stream, it was up and down and up and down. There was it was a catastrophe. But now I'm back and only a little bit sick. Also, this is the fan art corner. It hasn't been updated in a while. Forgot I had that button. Damn, this is a close race. If only that Gex and From Software, man, those third-party voters really fucked up the race, huh? Bow, bow, bow. I did only play Cars that one time, huh? See, if I had more days to stream in the week, I would. And as far as, like, Monkey Mondays go, this is pretty efficient and fast. Normally it takes us, like, 30 minutes to do this poll. So we're gonna have more time in the game if we do end up playing any of these games. 10 votes have been cast. I know there's more of you watching this. There's at least one more. Oh, maybe one of them's me, though. Goddamn Gex Party. Well, goddamn. Yeah, you can help me with something. God damn. I don't have any money, man. You fell for my snare trap. And there he goes. Get out there and vote. Gex64 to the vote. Hey, Gex the vote. It's like rocking the vote, except you're Gexing the vote. You've Gexed me. Oh, okay. Did that show up on stream? Because on Twitch it says Scott Pilgrim won, with one additional vote at the very last second. I demand a recount? You want to do the poll again? Listen, it says it. It may not say it on camera, but it says it right there in full green text. Scott Pilgrim has won. No recount. Okay. Never mind, no recount. It was that the one you wanted to... Were you waiting to vote last minute? All right, well, luckily for me, how fortuitous. This is the game I basically already have set up. All I got to do is turn some shit on. Hey, put that shit on. I don't have a drink today, so I'm just raw dogging the goddamn clams. Hello, kitty cat. You're here to distract me, huh? You don't want me playing Scott Pilgrim, do you? Yeah, I know you can Gex me. God damn. It, like, hurt. I don't know if it's, like, a lung thing or a heart thing. Or just, like, I was coughing so violently that I was, like, pulling a muscle. But it, like, hurts right here. That feels like an artery thing. I'm still hawking up Globs, if anyone wants to know. Globs of Doom. Is there only one Scott Pilgrim movie? Why are they doing a second game for? I mean, there's a Netflix cartoon. They want you to think it's a Japanimation, but it's actually a cartoon. But also, Netflix money. I don't think it has anything to do with Netflix. I think it was just like, regardless on if your game is a licensed game or not, if the game sells well, they're gonna make another one. Granted, the first one sold well because for a while it was lost media, and that's not even a joke. All right, you chill there, bud. You're in charge. You're in charge. Don't do anything I would do. I actually had my capture unplugged for a while, so I haven't, like, Okay, yep. Welcome back, buddy. You followed me all the way, huh? Well, let's see. Video game? Okay, not on the screen. Can I fix that? Deactivate, activate. Okay, please don't grab my mouse when I'm that close to the end stream button. Let go of my mouse. Hey, I know you're a cat, but this is ridiculous. Oh, hey, kitty. Cats love wires, so this is probably the worst room for them to be in. Sorry, liars is what I meant to say. They do this thing where they'll lean back into my arms and I'm supporting all of their weight. Pool room billiards. Yeah, we played that on Thursday. Sorry, Friday, my mistake. What, you don't fuck with no pool room billiards? You're right, we should have been playing that. I'll have you know, that's the Switch 2 exclusive pool billiards. Pool room billiards. Guard, can you twitch the Switch category? My hands are a little full at the moment. Actually, you don't know how to do it. I'll do it. Hold on. Scott? Don't know what I mean. Oh, they do know what I mean. That's nuts. You could just type Scott. Type shit. Okay. You can play with anything on the counter. Just don't click the mouse. Ba, 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 ba. We're on what? Like X number 4? EX? Scott Pilgrim EX? The thing is, we have 3 Mondays until we play the sequel. Who knows if we're gonna... How many times have we played Scott Pilgrim, actually? Is this the 3rd go? It feels like so many more. And I'm Mary Mandermore. Ooh, wee, ooh. I look just like Zachary Krager. Oh, and that funny Trevor Moore. Well, you're crawling all over me, baby. What's going on here? Alright, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. This is the... complete edition, by the way. So, it's my understanding that we have our level 16 Wallace, right? I think we were blue the first time and then brown. Let's do red this time. Red Wallace. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. We've completed 3 levels, which means that there's 4 more to do. I don't know if, like, we just beat the final level and then the game's over, or if we need to actually, like, do them all in one go. But we're gonna find out here today. I got a little distracted last time I was playing this, on this level. It's been, I guess it has been a week for me. I may be a little rusty. We gotta fight the girl one now. Right, I can block, and I should be blocking. No more Wallace damage. Who's excited to buy and play Scott Pilgrim EX? Ah! Okay. That was awkward. We're gonna... If it takes us forever, we're gonna slowly make our way through. We got nothing but time... Wait. That's where I'm supposed to block. Can I block while holding objects? I'm just gonna use the metal bat. It's like a rhythm game. I gotta keep them all away. And I get my loonies and my toonies. Ah! Oh, I could have hit that with the bat. Hold on. I learned, like, combos and stuff, right? Yeah. The kick. The duck kick. The duck blow. Yeah, there's something you could help me with. God damn. I'm gonna grab the bat again. The bat again. Hold on. Just get a little run. Jump. It almost worked with the strategy. Roxy Richter. Is that her name? You're right. It is. How could I forget? I just threw a bat at myself. In shame. For shame. Heed not the rebel who screams revolution. Alright. I'm doing pretty okay, considering. I think the difficulty of this level is that we didn't really encounter any shops where we could buy food. Whit Wallace. I didn't even think about this today. I'm not wearing the hat in solidarity for Wallace. It just, I could not possibly know what game we were going to play today. Although I did engage in a little bit of insider voting intimidation. So I suspected we would go back to Scott Pilgrim. So we've done 2 Gexes, 3 Scotts, and 1 Cars, right? We're a handful of weeks into Threads. Have we thought of a better name than just calling it Threads? I do love the alliteration, but I mean, it would make sense if we did it on like Thursday. Can I swipe in the air? Something like that. Alright, I'm gonna do my... There we go. My screen cleaner. Yeah! Hello? Megatron, you've been all over me recently. Where's your brother? I don't know if I'm like... I'm still coughing. I haven't been sneezing. It just like, I keep coughing up fucking snot. I don't snot Pilgrim more like it. Told someone you'd give them a knuckle sandwich if Scott Pilgrim didn't win. No, I just said someone might do that. I didn't intimidate them as much as I stoked the flames of fear. I didn't say that, like, hey, someone's gonna beat you up if Scott Pilgrim doesn't win. I'm just saying, you know, if Scott Pilgrim doesn't win, then lawless hooligans are gonna be released in the streets, and you don't want that. A vote for Scott Pilgrim is a vote for everyone being afraid all the time and never leaving their homes. I think I've already said it before that people on TikTok are becoming schizophrenic. But it's really... I wouldn't even say it's sad to watch. I find it funny. I don't know if if it's a lack of empathy or just like some things are just so absurd. I just do find situations funny. But also I'm just an awkward or a nervous smile. What are you doing, Butts? What's happening here? You just cannonballed into my lap. Do you want to name the show? What would you call it? 30 to 50 feral hogs. Yeah, the hooligans. Exactly. This isn't centered and it's pissing me off, but I don't have the energy to get up right now. I'm congested. Which was like, it's like, is this just a forever thing, or am I still sick and I haven't allowed myself to get better? Who's to say? Who can tell with these things? Do I look like a real Canuck, though? My sweater, my jacket, my sleeveless jacket over the sweater. And my cat. What if Scott Pilgrim had a little cat? Straight up stop using TikTok in January after like 10 years of having it. 10 years? Can you play Lego One Piece? Is that real? Alright, you stay perfectly still here. No? Okay. You stay... We'll get a... No wonder I never finished this game. So much of the time is dedicated to cat time. But I'm... Ow! Okay, I get it. See, if I was a worse streamer, I would have electrocuted you by now. Oh, you've caught the attention of something. What is it, bud? Somebody fall down the well? I'm going to move my hands up to grab my controller. I'm going to... If you could sit comfortably in my lap, and I can play the game while you do so, then we can live, we can coexist. Humans and cats truly can live amongst each other. Love each other, love each other, love each other. Everyone made fun of that guy who sang, I hate Windows every single night, blue screen. They all made fun of him, but he was right. And he should continue to sing his beautiful song. I'm gonna take this sword if you don't mind, Gex style. This is what Gex would have wanted. When I feel a wall and I say, oh, it feels Gex style. If you are enjoying watching dumbass TikToks, I can see why you recommend dumbass TikToks. Wait, if you enjoy... Yeah, but no, the dumbass I like watching are not pseudo-intellectuals. That's one thing. I'm all for dumb people on the internet, but not if they're like pretending to be the only people who get it. It's the same people who's like, why is nobody talking about this? It's being silenced. It's like, well, you don't watch the news. Why did... Oh, I'm just now learning that Mark Zuckerberg is on trial. What? How? Well, this is being suppressed? You get your news from fucking TikTok. Alright, grab a brick. Grab a brick and pull her close. Do a dance and touch your toes. So there's someone still here. Huh! Grab the sword. Wait. Alright, that's the throw button. I don't know if I want that. I'll keep the sword on me. Keep that thing on me. Dude. This goes hard. Not the bonsai tree, but do the little walk again, Wallace. Yeah. Feel free to screenshot. And I will... Oh, right, this bit. The greased up deaf guy on fire is gonna show up. And light himself on fire. Love each other. Love each other. Is that Kim? Kim Wallace? Professor Kim Wallace. I just grab... I don't know... Enough of the falcon knee. The sex kick. My cat just knocked over the copy of Demon Souls I picked up from GameStop when I got this same buck. And also the amiibo. Because I assume we would have landed on a Souls game by now. See, this is the issue we constantly run into. There's not enough time in the day or days of the week to fucking stream this many, right? I wish I could play all the Souls-like games and then also Scott Pilgrim and then also Cars. I kind of, if we can... How do we feel about adding an additional thread? We probably should have gone over this before we voted. Petition to add an additional thread? The Temple OS guy? No, that was a different guy. I'm talking about the dude who dated a... Was it a Reshiram or a Zekrom? I'm saying is everyone made fun of him and called him a lolcow, but he was right. You know what's nuts? I've fallen into my worst ways, and I was like, I haven't fucking... You guys remember that Chris Chan documentary? I want to see if it holds up. And I'm realizing that a lot of the dudes who are, like, obsessed with tormenting Chris Chan and just the story as a whole are, like, the same. Like, Chris Chan early on is just an incel. And it's weird that, like, the bullies on the internet, like, the worst people on the internet at the time... Here's my thing about, like, you know, the trolls, if it were. I think the entire story is kind of a mess, because everyone in the story is pathetic, right? But... It's interesting that, like, these serial harasser trolls, just off of the metric of being, like, contrarian to the Chris, are like, yeah, dude, we support gay marriage. We bully Chris because he's homophobic. No, you don't. Why did I bring that up? There was a point I was gonna make. Oh yeah, Chris is just an incel, like, in the early stages of that Chris Chan series. And it's interesting that the kinds of people who would harass Chris Chan today are, like, those are the incels. Alright, I gotta avoid the fire aspect. Who the fuck is this? Oh! Okay. Let him throw himself into the fire. Let ye who is without fire catch the first fire. Can I eat that fucking turkey? I gotta stay alive first. The tofucking. That's when you get a tofu turkey and mix it with a chicken and a duck. You get the tofucking. God damn it. Is there any point in eating the turkey now? No, I can just use the turkey as a weapon. So this game, before it was the complete edition, was on the Xbox Live Arcade. And the Xbox Live Arcade loves arcade-esque beat-em-ups. Man, wait, what is the man in reference to? Is it the toe fucking or the incel thing? Bro, I don't think we're making it out. Do I get a reward from this? I guess not. But now I'm woefully weaponless. Ah! Red ninjas? Ninjas with attitude? Bring me teenagers with attitude. Why did he ask for that? Why would he want that? Gonna keep doing the, yeah, bouncing off. You know what? This is crazy. This is a Gex leg. Order to fucking I thought was something else. My night is ruined. Oh yeah. Petition, let me pitch you guys real quick. Petition to add another thread to thread, so we have a vote between 5. The purpose of playing all of the Souls-like games, or a bunch of Souls-like games, in preparation for the new one, is like, oh, this is a famous video game series that I never, like, properly got into, and I'm using a new game as an excuse. You see that fucking combo I just landed? The new game as an excuse to play a bunch of old ones, right? I used to do that on stream. I played all the Metroid, most of the 2D Metroids in preparation for 2D Metroid. Bayonetta, Psychonauts, Pikmin, you know? I used to play the series in preparation for the new one in the series. And now we know that on top of a new Souls-like, there's going to be a new 2D Castlevania game. And I've never, like, properly played, maybe for, like, a Let's Play way back in the day for 1 hour. Never properly played any of the 2D Castlevania games. So what if we add an additional thread of playing Castlevania games in preparation for the new Castlevania? Hi, Megatron. I agree. What is it, baby? Is Lego Ninjago on there? It's a type of Castlevania. It's a Gex-like, I think. I can't see the right side of the screen, so I'm just gonna assume I'm tactically moving from the balls. Sounds like they really set us up the ball, huh? For a Scott Pilgrim game, I feel like it doesn't have enough, like, obscure retro references, right? Because Scott Pilgrim, the thing about, like, people ask if movies like Scott Pilgrim or Clerks hold up. When the appeal of those movies is that, like, nobody was really, in traditional film, characters weren't really talking like that, you know? That's what old heads say about Pulp Fiction, too. Pulp Fiction is really entertaining because it's a movie about people who talk about movies, and that just, like, didn't really exist at the time. Quentin Tarantino is popular, and people really like him, because he's such a big film buff, and thus works a lot of his favorite films into his films. Similarly, movies like Scott Pilgrim and Clerks work in, like, a pre-nerd dominance age, where, like, nerd culture isn't the pervasive culture, because then it's, like, special, right? But if you want to hear two dudes talk about, like, retro games and obscure facts, you can just go to the internet. That doesn't really work for a movie anymore. If you're watching a modern, I don't know. Now the equivalent is making, like, licensed movies about this video game series, or, like, a Fallout TV show or a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and all the substance is like, look, it's the thing from the game. Is she dead? Mr. Ultra, it snowed like 12, 18 inches here in Jersey, and I can't pick up Wawa for lunch before going to Michigan. Dude, can you melt the snow real quick? I've been trying. I'm so thirsty. I need caffeine in my system now. Hey, don't talk to me till I've had my waking up at 10 a.m. and immediately drinking Coca-Cola. I mean, I'm sure I could just walk. It's not that bad here. I should go to the... My plan was, honestly, like, I've said this before, right? This is just something you should know about me, and everyone probably does. Like seeing a movie at the theater every week, and then by the end of the year, I've seen, like, 52 movies, right? And we're, like, what, like, 8 weeks? Well, this is gonna be... This is the 8th week of 2026. Ugh. And I've seen, like, 3 movies from 2026. Granted, most of the new ones have been bad, like, in theaters. Primate, Send Help, that fucking Chris Pratt AI cop movie. I'm fine. This level is long as hell. Can somebody give me like a... Wait, can I buy stuff here? God damn. They tricked me again. Gonna switch over to Zero Sugar Monster. I think Monster's fucking gross. That's my only recourse. Like, I got a caffeine addiction, but I think Monster's fucking disgusting. And I think that puts me, like, at least a class above most gamers. Is that a real thing? Zero Sugar Monster? I'll show you a white monster. Oh, fuck. I'm out of here, man. Never mind. I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh. Alright, I didn't think it was that shallow. Hi, Paxter. Happy Monkey Monday. I hope you're feeling better. I mean, I'm not in pain anymore, but I'm still like, I got a fucking snot bubbles in my throat. And it's more concerning, right? Because if it's just sick, then I'm like, okay, I'm just still sick. But if I'm like totally fine other than that, then clearly something else has gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of my life. No, the Crisp Rat AI cop show. Well, no, it's a movie where he's a cop. He's a good cop though, and he hates his wife, his cheating evil wife. And he's in like an AI lie detector. It's like AI court. He's fighting an AI chatbot to prove his innocence or something. And he proves his innocence by the benefit of the surveillance state. Thank you, Chris Pratt. But when movies start, like, coming out, I gotta start doubling up. So my plan was to go to the theater on Friday. I probably can still make it there. It didn't snow that much here. I was gonna say I should go to 7-Eleven after this, but I should probably say that for the theater. If I'm really tight on funds and I've made a verbal contract to do a turbo project. Ha! Is this it? This is like bonus realm, right? What I was getting at is like, this isn't like so retro territory, but for an arcade beat 'em up, I don't know. I guess in like 2008 this was pretty novel, but 3.14, I know what that means. Happy Pi Day. But for a Scott Pilgrim game, there's not a lot of obscure references I can soy and point at the screen at, you know? That's what Scott Pilgrim's all about. It was a movie that came out before I was watching movies. And when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, he referenced Puckman. That's nuts. I didn't think movies could do that. Oh, I think I saw the trailer for that. Yeah, the trailer where his name disappears a letter at a time. So there's one frame where it just says CP right next to his head. Ramona's backyard. Hey, kitty cat. Hi, in-game kitty cat. So this is the fight itself. Roxanne Richter, Ramona's fourth evil ex-boyfriend. Oh shit. Okay, you're chewing on my mic wire. Why are you doing this? Mike Wire. Kid named Mike Wire. Hop! Okay, so I got my one life left. Is the cat involved? I can't... God damn, hold on. Fuck me. Hold on. Yeah, you can help me with something. God damn. Hi, Megatron. Welcome back. Okay, so avoid the whip. Got it. Stir whip. Speaking of avoid the whip, how do we feel about adding Castlevania to Threads? I love you dearly, cat. I need to lock in for this. I'm sure you're still recovering after your body's in the process of flushing those... I'm not a doctor, Goomba stack. That's your little email signature at the end of every chat. You say Goomba stack, Hooba stank. Yeah, mother white monster. Yeah, you can help me with Megatron, please. If I don't win this fight, they're gonna put me down. Hold on. I'll never meet Simon Belmont now. Because my plan was always like, oh, I remember, I'm fucked. I'm fucking cooked. God, yes, I love you, Cat. I love you. You're very sweet. I am dying actively. Find a comfortable place to sit. It's been, what, we got them very end of September. Didn't clock that this is a Castlevania thing until you said that. What the... Oh, yeah. Anyway, back when Smash Ultimate was coming out, when Simon and Richter were first announced for the game, everyone was playing Castlevania games because they're like, oh, this is the new character, I want to get on that. And if there is a new Smash game announced, then that's what I'll do, right? They'll announce a new game, and then, are you playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night? It'll be the same thread rules, or, well... I think for the Castlevania thread and for the Souls-like thread, we should play them in order. So we'll start with Castlevania, the NES game. I guess I should probably buy that. Well, you could play it on, like... Isn't it on NSO or something, probably? Big yawn. I mean, I like playing on original hardware as much as the next guy. Here's what I'll do. I'll try and get Castlevania NES... They'll add Ochi, then you'll finally have an excuse to beat Pikmin 4. That's for true. You mean to tell me you'd rather watch Pikmin 4 than Scott Pilgrim, the game? I'm fucking dead. Hold on. Okay, just keep the pattern. God. I love and cherish you, Cat. Thank you for hitting my controller. You know what would help if I had more players? I'm dead. Okay. Let's start the level over. Let's get the party going. Let's get the party going. I wanted to watch Cars. Well, then you should have voted for it. Maybe you should have showed up to the ballots. There was a Castlevania collection in 21. We could just add it to the 21 thread. 21? Yeah, but I want to play all the Castlevania in order before... I think I have that game, actually. I did? Well, you should have got more people to vote. You should have campaigned in your local community. Okay, so let's try and... Now we know how long the level is. Let's try and preserve our health to the end of the level. To the nth degree. We gotta shield more. Detective Shield more. Oh, fuck. One at a time. Come on, man. Fucking die. Great. Yay! Thought I was company of the people who might taste my mistake. See, this is what happens with threads. Now you guys understand what I get put through when I have to decide which game to play. There's so many decisions and so little time. There's got to be like a place I can buy health around here, right? If I can just find that, then all of my problems will be solved. Please pick... Hi, Megatron. I want to rest the controller on your back here. Just don't move. Now he's biting my beard. Captain Bitebeard. What are the odds, by the way? When I was like, oh, let's do 2021 and 2001 because those both have like 10-year or 15-year anniversaries. But the ones that have 10 and 20-year anniversaries, 2006 and or just 2006. What I'm getting at is what are the odds we began playing two 2006 licensed games without even thinking about it? I'm gonna keep hitting this button and hope that stuff happens. Oh, I just parried. I forgot I could fucking do that. That changes everything. Hold on. God damn. I hate beat 'em ups. Have I said that before? Listen, the more I play, the more Wallace levels up, the more unstoppable he'll be, probably. We just gotta get to that point. Again, we have 3 Mondays until we play the next Scott Pilgrim. I should treat games like I treat shows, where, like, I don't play the game when it comes out, I just play it when I beat the previous game. How's the Smash video going, by the way? If I get 8 pages of editing done every day, it should be out, what did I say, March 8th? Fuck this, man. I'm running to this side. Okay, yes. Hi. Hi, cute cat. Hello. I hate video games, too. I wouldn't want to play them either. Okay, bud. We're almost an hour into this. I don't think we've made any progress yet. Which is normally the case with these Threads episodes, but... Your ear's inside out, bud. The inside out boy. Wait, let's get your take on this. It's valuable insight. Cool, love the Smash videos. Gotta be my favorite gender. I do feel like it's been all-encompassing for a while, which has allowed me to, like, start work on multiple projects all at the same time. I mean, because I haven't done something in a while, I hope it does well, but if it doesn't, I stand by my project. I'm proud of it. I want your things in my womb. Has anyone told you about... Come a little closer, baby. Has anyone told you about the secret shop that sells items with insane stat boosts? It's in the tunnel section of the first stage. I think I did encounter that, right? You're just gonna flop over? You're flopping? He's licking me. Oh, now he's licking him. Sorry, he thought I was him. Okay. I think the congestion makes me more frustrated, because normally I just go breathe in and out to calm myself down, but I can't even do that. My most basic human functions have been stripped away from me, and now I'm Wallace, and that guy jumped off a train. Jesus Christ. I gotta try parrying things more. Oh, my evil kisses. I didn't know I could do that. Jesus Christ. Like, do I suck, or is it beat 'em ups that are like this? It's only gonna get harder, pal. You gotta learn some way. You just get stun locked. Just fucking let me hit them. You're going to fall, and then you're gonna scratch me because you're trying to stop yourself from falling. Lie down, please. I've seen this future. Listen, I've seen the... Okay, he killed himself. So, that was bad. I lost a lot of health just then. If I could just encounter one food stash, right? And just spend all my money getting that back, then it's not as big of an issue. I gotta check every door. That's an entire fucking life I just lost. That I can't get back. Man, why'd you guys choose this of your own volition? I hate this game. God, they're fucking everywhere. Okay, Megatron's helping by jumping at the ninjas on screen right now. He's graduated from the lap to the TV. We have fun here. I think I'm making myself miserable. How are you guys enjoying your start of the week? Let me ask you guys, rather, what are your aspirations for the week? How can we achieve this? If I'm going to be your professor, let me be like a motivational speaker. What's everyone's goals for the week? God damn. Huh. Am I supposed to be able to do what I just did? What the fuck? I was just trying to get in the door. Is this a purposeful secret, or is it just busted? Alright. Sorry about the bonsai tree just then. Trying to do the Gex level. Have Gex! Have Gex! Have Gex! That's almost gonna be 5 years, too. Oh, we were talking that, like, that Ghostbusters 2016 is gonna be 10-year anniversary. They should re-release it in theaters, and I'm not joking. I would love to see that. I've never actually seen it. I took the James Rolfe path, I guess. What's everyone's greater goals for the week, and how can we achieve that as a unit? This is a team-building exercise. I think I'm just thirsty. Thirsty. Tasty. She's a little hottie pants. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Avoid. I'm fucking this. I gotta stop going to this corner because my monitor's covering it. It's the only place on the screen I can't see. I don't know why I insist on going over there. I should keep the sword for Roxy, right? Leave space for Roxy. I did it again. I'm gonna keep swinging my sword. I can swing my sword. Seems like you guys don't have any aspirations at all. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Fuck. Sometimes you just gotta let the game speak for itself, man. I say, while not being funny. Said Andrew with his mighty roar. He roared his mighty roar, and he scratched his itchy back. I've said before, but I really like the live action, Where the Wild Things Are. Like, I think if it came out today, I'd be like, why wouldn't you just do this as animation? Because I, support animation. But I like that it looks fucking weird. And I like that it's, like, profoundly sad. Like the real book. Granted, I haven't gone back to watch it. Maybe I should, though. To get some art done and stacks of paper. How much art done? We need a tangible unit here. How much paper? Ah! Gross. Why do I insist on walking into them? They're gonna kill themselves. Just let them do it. Do not make the mistake of correcting your opponent when they are making a mistake. I said that. That was me. I coined that. They got Tony Soprano in there as one of the wild things. As one of the wild and out crew. Yeah, he plays the kid, right? With the crown. Fuck off. Suck my dick. Fuck you. Dude, get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Can you leave, man? Get the fuck out. I keep jumping in. Okay. We almost broke them all, too. Surely there's got to be a place I can an eatery I can purchase my valuable food around here somewhere. And I appreciate the tip, but for me to heal within the level, the food needs to be in the level. Once I leave the level, I have to start the level over. And I already load in with the max amount of health. I fucking hate this video game. I hate every video game. I hate everything. Never correct your opponent when they're about to make a mistake. I don't know how that applies. I guess I'm the opponent. Y'all can help by giving me $20 each, like 2 to 3 artwork done. Okay. Money for what? Money for nothing? Oh. I'm fucking cooked. It's it. That's it. We're dead. It's over. Dream's dead. Dream? I'm coming for you, Dream. That's one of those fucking like audio edits of those dudes who play Minecraft and they're doing like the spooky villain voice. That's right, Dream. I'm coming for you. Hate me like you fuck me when you chuck me. Hate me cause you fuck me when you love me. Or whatever that guy said. I just remembered a different. Sorry, I was thinking of corpse, and then I was thinking of a different thing. Let me follow my train of thought. That they're like images of him leaked out or whatever, and it's not confirmed to be him. But then I remember somebody was like, "Yeah, but if it wasn't him, he would have said something," which is a really bullshit way of looking at things. And it made me think of this other dumbass fake conspiracy post I found on TikTok. Because again, everyone's schizophrenic on TikTok now. That said that, like, Selena Gomez has been replaced by I don't know, by an Epstein agent or something. And then one of the comments were like, if I was Selena Gomez and I saw this, I would deny immediately. Her silence is suspicious. She doesn't know you. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I? Thank God. Kushiwaki Maruwasi. Okay. I can't get my lives back, but I can get my health back. Right? What about ramen? Alright, that just lost me money. Udon? Yeah, I see. That guy, like, he doesn't remember Corpse Husband. That's the bitch. I don't know, I wasn't a fan at the time. And I'll lend 5. Oh, never mind. Alright, so let's keep all of our health until the very end. We'll fight until the very end! So that's the only shop in this entire level. Which is concerning. Fall in the fucking hole. Fall in my hole, dude. Dude, lick my butt. What else are you supposed to do if someone says you're... I think I had a stroke just now. Is that the one from Wizards of Waverly Place? Yeah. And Amelia Perez, I'll have you know. I see. Alright, get me out of here. Get me out of here! Alright, no more damage for this guy. Alright, and no more damage again. Hi, kitty. What's going on, bud? I'm on the subspace highway. Get my money back at the very least. Money back guarantee. Alright, there's a tail in my face. I can't quite see what I'm looking at. Waiting for the piggies. Ah! I'll take a little bit. Why not? A little bit off the top. That'd be fucked up what they'd be doing to you. I'd be crying too if I look like that. Clone. Do they clone Tyrone? Well, now I don't have access to the food no more. Just conserve your health as much as you can. Good job, me. Good idea, Wallace. I think I will. I wish I knew. That means the last time I played Pirates was like months ago. They really wanted to be a conspiracy. Could have chosen a less famous celebrity. Just to harass. I think that because the conspiracy theory that there's a cabal of pedophiles that run the world ended up being true, people want to believe that every conspiracy theory is now true. Which is concerning. But what's nuts is the people who started those conspiracies, right? And were your Joe Rogan types, your Alex Jones. They can't even acknowledge it because they're in bed with the famous pedophiles. Yeah, see if they respond. Just do a call-out post for a minor celebrity. For a minor. Burr, 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 burr. We ride the bus. Hey, Drake. I heard you like gum. I'll give you a noogie if you ever ask for some. I'm dead. It's over. I'm fucked! I gotta learn how to block. Do I take no damage from blocking? Interesting. Gotta practice your blocking. That's what my director always said, and I never knew what she meant. I guess she was talking about Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the video game. This is a much better way of going about things. I should be blocking all the time. I literally lie all the time. Do you see that one, like, pic? Is that my TV doing that, or is that the game? No, that's the game. Misaligned pixels. I'm dead. Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. If I could save that live for Roxy, that would have been superior. Though it would look superior with a matching exterior. Jesus Christ. How did I lose it all right away? Wallace, you're always down. I'm just panicking hitting buttons now. Fucking kill him! Just grab the sword. Raise up your bat. Do a little Wallace walk. Another subspace highway. I lost the sword. They should have picked David Henry. That guy seems like the kind of guy that would believe in conspiracy theories. Friend of Erica Kirk and star of young Ronald Reagan, David Henry. The very same. I bet David Henry did it. Yeah, you know what? Can we start a conspiracy that it was David Henry that actually slimed Charlie? He wanted to get closer to Erica. Go ahead and spread that around, but don't tell anyone who told you that. Get that trending. Wallace, are you down, down, down? Okay. So this is the boss fight. So you're the boss, huh? Fourth evil ex-boyfriend. Gender. Ah! Okay, remember to block at all times. Okay, it didn't work that time, but you get my point. Ooh, come on. Who headed it? Who headed it? Alright, let's do the level a third time! Young Reagan and young Sheldon crossover. They probably have more in common than you think. If If you think about it, young Sheldon didn't get the help he needed because of Reaganomics. The timelines converge. Alright, no more damage. This time I'm for real. This time it's for serious. It's a no damage run. Can I block while holding? Okay, I can't. Utilize your blocks, Wallace. If I can get to the food eatery with 3 lives, then I can get all my health back and have an advantage against Roxy. Who cares about the money? It's not about the money. It's about sending a Wallace. Not going well. Not going well at all. Ah! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on! Block! If this entire stream is this level, so be it. We'll have to. I think I'm at risk of becoming the next DSP, not because of the way I play games, but because of the fucking nasal thing. Alright, yep, it was all fun and games before. Why don't you guys all fucking kill each other? Love each other, love each other. Whoa! Fuck off. Suck my dick. Fuck you. Alright, well, I lost my first life. Great. No, I didn't. I still got it. No, I didn't. No, I'm not. Fuck. I didn't mean to pick that up. Hi, kitty. You're getting real efficient with that, bud. Do my Wallace kisses. What would you guys do if you got a kiss from Wallace? But only one. The first one's free. Okay. Pick up the baseball. Throw. I just forgot to block that time. Okay, but I haven't lost my life yet. Cut my life into pieces. This is my Wallace train. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Apparently he's been in a number of controversies, so I'm surprised they let him do a new Wizard season. I mean, they needed somebody to do it. I imagine everyone else said no. Outside of just asking the parents. Selena Gomez gets to be the new Chevy Chase if he was normal. Yeah, that's the conspiracy theory. Selena Gomez got replaced with Chevy Chase. Now she hangs out with Steve Martin and Martin Short. Ah! Well, the only thing I saw of the new Wizards is that, like, somebody asked him to bring... What's his friend... They did all that hyping for Wizards reboot just for it to cancel it after a season and a half. Didn't they do that for fucking iCarly too? I don't know. I have no, like, the only one that I found even a little bit enjoyable was the iCarly reboot. Obviously, I didn't watch a whole lot of the other ones, but, like, I find all of these reboots so sad. And also, like, the iCarly reboot was far overshadowed by the fact that Jeanette wasn't in it, and then Jeanette released her book at the same time as season 2. That's one show that, like, I think I'm dying. Sad? Why? Why is it sad for actors to go back to the role they played as children after not doing anything afterwards? I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think I realized this first when I was a kid and they did like a high school... It was 2016 probably. 2016 they did like an anniversary reunion for High School Musical. And everyone but Zac Efron was there. And I was like, oh yeah, he's like still doing things. I mean, get that... Whoa, Jesus Christ. I mean, get that bag, right? Being an actor is tough. That doesn't mean it's not sad, though. It's the equivalent of, like, a dude in his 20s going back to his high school wearing his, like, Letterman jacket, being like, I used to play for this team. Maybe it's because I just talk about nostalgia a lot, but, like, I have no desire to go back, right? I think nostalgia's fun, but I don't think we should regress. I don't think kids today need to grow up with iCarly. Honestly, like, I think people feel very strongly when you say, like, oh, I can't watch this thing anymore because they take it as, like, a moral failing because everyone's constantly competing to be the most moral. It's the reason you get blue sky posts that are like, yeah, well, I mean, if you are on Twitter, you're probably a bad person. Like, yeah, that'll really convince people to come over here. You're moral grandstanding. I know I brought this up last, Scott Pilgrim, but it's still fresh on the mind. I've never gone back to rewatch iCarly. I don't think I could. I think it would be too, like, not too upsetting, nor is this, like, a moral standing, but just, like, I don't think it'd be enjoyable. Okay, so it's not the reboot itself that said, it's the fact that they're not successful enough to not do the reboot. I mean, yeah. Imagine if you peaked when you were 14. And then people kept asking you to do that thing again. Oh, I can't walk up this way anymore. Bummer. Drummer! Okay. Just keep... I lost my blocking ways. Just keep blocking, avoid the fire, keep blocking. The ninjas are a different story because they have not long-range weapon, but long-reaching weapons. Oh, they fucking got me. It's just not something I would find enjoyable to watch, you know? Like, I loved Wizards as a kid. I have no desire to go back and watch it. That's kind of the fun of, like, making a video, I guess, is that, like... people want to believe that... nostalgia's fun, but they want to believe that stuff was better when they were kids, when, like, every adult thinks that. Keep rolling, rolling, roll. Come on! Come on! Music was better when Fred Durst was alive, though. Would you say the same thing about school reunions? No, because the purpose of a school reunion is going to the reunion and being like, hey, this is what I've been up to. This is how I've changed. The purpose of a show reboot is like, hey, it's me again. Remember this thing I used to do? Imagine if it would be sad if somebody went to a school reunion and they're like, yeah, I had a 5 GPA in high school. Dude, I'm fucked. How am I supposed to be able to do this? Am I dog ass at this game or am I missing something? I'm gonna do a head count of all of the enemies next time I die. We need to do this systematically. Okay, well, I did do a parry there. Is there a way I can, like, regain health somehow? Or regain lives? Probably not, right? Can I wear one of those cool, like, vintage shirt that says get a life and it's got the old-fashioned one-up on it? That is very Scott Pilgrim core. You guys remember those metal tins that were, like, shaped like Mario one-ups? And they had, like, not like mints, but, like, candies that had the consistency of mints? I was writing something earlier and I struggled to describe the Flintstones vitamins, and I landed on chalk-like. Chalky. Edible chalk. Oh, heavens. Alright, I get it. Yes, you have a sword. Very cool, and I'm losing, and I'm dying, and I gotta start the level over. Yeah. We've seen this before. I've played these games before. You remember that one? For 2021? I guess that wasn't. It was after. Alright! Alright. Can we start the shit over already? Or is it too late? Or is it too early? Okay, now am I dead? When do I get to rest? Ow! They were like if you crushed up chalk and Smarty and mixed them. Ugh, gross. But I think my nose is clear now. Okay, keep blocking. Let them kill themselves. The problem will take care of itself, as it so often does. Where am I taking the most damage? We have to at least beat this level, right? And we're halfway through the stream. Remember when David Henry brought a firearm to the airport? I don't remember that, but that's hilarious. He really was trying to be like Ronnie Rags. Well, what was his thinking? Like he forgot, or that he should be allowed to do that? Anyway, the only interview I saw about the Wizards return to Wizards, whatever, was somebody asking him, what's the friend's name? Like, Justin's friend? Is it, like, Zeke or something? That he said he wouldn't be returning to the... They asked, like, whoa, is he going to be coming back? And he's like, not since... I don't know. He was vague about it, but I think he was referring to the fact that he did, like, gay porn or something. And he was mad about it. Because conservatives have an encyclopedic knowledge of gay porn. It's like a scene from Sherlock where he goes, and he's got them listed by date, by country, by title in alphabetical order. Let's try that one again. I think you I think you forgot legitimately. He just loves carrying his gun around. It'd be pretty unprecedented if someone did porn, they showed up in a kid's show. I feel like that's wrong. But I'm trying to think of an example. I mean, they had fucking, well, this is arguably worse. They had, was it Perez Hilton on Victorious, and he takes creep shots of women without their consent and uploads them to his website. He prioritizes upskirts. That's, like, his main thing. That's arguably worse than just doing porn. Like, morally. Not that there's anything morally wrong with doing porn. But how would the kids know? It's not like, oh, it's a porn star showing up. The kids would just know him as the guy from the first Wizard show. Sometimes you gotta do porn. Sometimes times is tough. What, he shouldn't be allowed to be on the show ever again? Oh, I just accidentally parried. Should probably get the timing down on this. Okay, another accidental parry. Fight amongst themselves. What I was getting at earlier with Scott Pilgrim is I got that nerd rage. Fight each other, fight each other, fight each other. As long as they fight each other. Remember the dad's nudes leaked years ago and he gets to be on the show? Yeah, but that's not the same thing. Your nudes leaking or not. Because I was going to say Kim Kardashian, but like that, she's not a porn star. It's not porn. It was just her sex tape that got leaked. But that's how she got famous. Come on, man. I have to keep the 3. See that 3 in the top left corner? I need to keep that. But this is like the first, oh, we're fine. Lock the fuck in, Samurai. They did the kids show first, then did the porn. Makes more sense. Well, yeah. I'm just saying David Henry didn't need to be a fucking dickhead about it. I may be misremembering the situation, but I don't know enough about David Henry. Again, I don't have strong feelings about the. Well, I guess I do. I find it sad, but like, I don't have not strong enough feelings to watch the show or think about it more than the conversation we're having right now. I loved Wizards as a kid, and I'll leave it at that. There's really no reason for me to like. Because, like, for the YouTube videos, I'm like, oh, I'll go back to the show. I do legitimately mean it. If it's, like, a kid show I grew up with, I probably haven't gone back to watch it. I don't really like... I have a handful of comfort shows, but none of them are shows I watched when I was a kid. They're more often than not, like, teenager shows, right? Not shows for teenagers, but shows I watch as a teenager. Fucking drop him! Oh, man. Can I just, if I stand here long enough, they'll just all jump off the bus, right? Jump off the bus. Jump off the bus. Jump off the bus. The Kidz Bop version is fake, right? Because if for Kidz Bop versions, they don't change all of the lyrics. They wouldn't change They Not Like Us. They would just they would remove all the pedophile stuff. But I like that it's still a diss on him. I mean, either I just saw an hour-long video on it. Oh, who was it? No, you're right. David was a dick to Zeke and Harper's actors for no reason, lol. They should have had Comic Drake on the show instead. He should have played Zeke. That's like a weird video to make in retrospect, right? Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, there was my third life. But now we're on 2. Let's try and conserve the 2 a little bit. Always 2 there are. This is not going well. As soon as the ninjas get introduced, that's when I start to lose my fucking lunch, right? They're too strong. Jesus Christ, Wallace. Stay on the bus. Stay on the bus. Stay on the bus. Well, I didn't even fucking walk. That's fine. That's fine. I love video games. How was the Wizards of Waverly Place video? Was it fun? Alright, well, can I just... Every time I let my guard down. Alright, 1 hit. 2 hits. Three hits. I don't know if it's the same one or not. 4 hits. God damn, dude. You can help me with something. God damn. Keep keep the 2. Keep the 2. I think I'm just miserable right now. And I'm making everyone else miserable by extension. Grab the sword, please. There we go. I tried to block. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's my mistake. I apologize. Alright, throw the brick. Keep blocking. This is gonna be all the greased up deaf guys, right? Yeah. I wish I knew how much damage they could take. We have fun here, don't we? Isn't this fun? Aren't you guys glad we chose this one? See, I'm gonna forget about this next time, and then I'm gonna wanna play the game again. I can understand why I stopped playing this in 2021. Granted, I didn't get past the first level that time, so at least you made it a little farther. Jesus fucking Christ. This is average Joe mode? Do I suck at video games? I earnestly do not know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm blocking at every opportunity. Gotta lift your spirits. Well, if you have a miracle cure for me, that'd be ideal. It has nothing to do with the game or my mood or like current events. It is just that my chest hurts when I breathe. It really, it's a dampener on the mood. But you know, what can I do? Other than tough it out until it goes away. I got a full day of editing ahead of me. Maybe I'll go get a bev after this. The world is a game of comparison, right? You're always going to compare yourself to people who are better or worse than you. I like to compare myself to people who are, like, less healthy, so I feel better. So, like, sure, I'm constantly guzzling caffeine to stay awake at work, but there are people that drink, like, a Monster can a day at their desk. At least I'm not that, right? My lungs hurt, but it's not because I was fucking boofing jewels all throughout my teen ages. I had a jewel, but it was just a status symbol. It didn't even work. Yeah, if you didn't have a jewel, you were a nobody. Nobody loved me when I was a nobody. I did! Oh. Okay. We're doing okay! I'm getting fucking juggled! Hold on. Just die. Just die. And stop. Did it work? Go to work, go to work, go to... The swords are helpful, but I can't block with them. I can't rock with this! Okay, again, let them all kill themselves. This has nothing to do with us. There's that picture of Chris Griffin smoking a vape. Puffing a fat one. See, I got all this money burning a hole in my pocket, no food to spend it on. And no body to go with. There we go. Wait for that golden moment. Beautiful things are possible in this game. I'm trying to get a bevy. Two nerds fighting in a parking lot argument. Wait, what were we arguing about? I don't remember. How about monster versus aliens? That was that one. Lock the fuck in. I'm cold, and I'm fucking and I'm on fire, and my chest hurts. I have sensitive breasts, my feet are swelling, I am having weird cravings. Does anyone have an explanation for this? I'm trying to keep this fucking one life, right? I need a one life. I guess fucking not. Can I hit one of you one time? I don't understand. What earnestly do you want me to do? At every fucking turn, I'm getting hit by something. Am I supposed to? Are you not supposed to play this game with one person? With a 1P? I need a 1P. Is this like supposed to be a multiplayer game? Am I doing it wrong? I just want to beat Roxy. Hold on. Maybe if I block long enough, they'll just all jump into holes. Like hit film holes. They seem to be pushing me towards the hole though. I was trying to parry. This shit's tough. Every time. The second I take my finger off the block. There's too fucking many of them. Yeah, there's something you can help me with. God damn. You're damn right. Might be a little bit before my time. What am I not getting here? I don't think I'm old enough for this. Okay, again, accidental, but I'll take it. Okay, so that, heart points, gut points, okay. XP defense. Can I, like, max out my XPs by doing this? Is this actually doing anything? Well, we're about to find out. Alright, well, I got a bunch of health. I can't heal myself again. This is your time. He sung My Chest is Hurting. I'm not familiar with this. Normally I'm doing a bit, but I earnestly do not know what you're talking about. How does it go? I think. You think what? I don't pay you to think. God damn. Damn right there's something to get out of it with. What do you pay me to do? I don't pay you at all. You sit there and look pretty, Peter. Moral support, I guess. Okay. So it's like once I clear these guys out, then we're in the backyard and that's when Roxy shows up, right? You'd think each time I would get like a little better. I don't think I am though. I'm not getting worse. Well, that's arguable. I could be getting worse. I should be getting worse. There's gotta be like some secret shop I don't know about. A way to preserve life instead of marketing death. But if I'm gonna fight her, I'm gonna keep a sword on me. Never mind. No, I'm not. The Repo meme song. I don't think I know enough about Repo. Okay, well, I got a coin. Acorn. Akon. Shop opera? No. A shop opera? Sing it. How does it go? Alright. Can I just fucking huck this at her immediately? Roxanne Richter, age unknown, Romena's for the evil ex-boyfriend. Slow and steady about this. Fuck, not the turnip. Turn up. Wait, why is that still hurting? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. 49 health. You keep blocking, but again, we gotta do damage to her also. Why does that still hurt? Okay, so I can't block that. This game would be a whole lot easier if I could just move up and down faster. Basically, this game would be better if it was Castle Crashers, is what I'm getting at. I'm fucked. Use the power inside you. Fuck you! Shut up! Don't believe in me, dickhead. See what happens when you believe it. Oh. So I can survive like 3 more hits. Can I fucking hit you? God damn. Yeah, you can help me with something. God damn. Fuck me, dude. Everything hurts, man. Bros wants to play Castle Crashers? Oh, God forbid I want to play a good 2D beat 'em up. As opposed to a subpar one that people only give a shit about because it was delisted. Maybe it should have stayed lost. Alright, let's do the whole thing again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. It might be the same 3 though. Alright, no more damage. No damage run. If I take damage, I'm starting the whole thing over. The only way I can win is if I don't take any damage. That seems impossible, but what else am I gonna do? Play the video game? Fucking hit this guy, man. Okay, 2 hits. 3 hits. This is what, the 5th guy? 5th guy. 5th guy. 5th guy. 5th. Okay. Be dead forever. Go to hell and stay there. That was like 7 or 6. I didn't mean that. I earnestly did not mean to do that. Okay. Fuck, I took damage. Now I'll never win this fight. If I take even a little bit, I'm fucked. She used my fire, right? How often can I do that? How did I take damage though? Okay. Got past the first train section. I think there's one more guy over here, but I can just throw a bat at him. Like a bat out of hell. Okay, I fucked that up. Hold on. Oh. So that was the guy, right? The 2 guys. The 2 brothers. Okay, I got out with over 100 health points. That's decent. Ah! God does forbid in some sectors. Castle Crashers is so boring and easy. What if I killed you for real? Would that be boring and easy? Watching the blood fill your eyelids? Ah! I'm going to the end and I'm waiting for them to fucking kill themselves on the train. Anyway, what's your guys' favorite color of the rainbow? Let's lighten the mood a little bit. What's your guys' favorite day of the week? Alright. What's your favorite... What are your top 5 scents? Red, okay. Red, blue. You're just being contrarian. Hi, Enta. You haven't been on stream in a while. He keeps to himself, mostly. Okay, don't jump off the train this time. All we have to do is follow the damn train. Are we waiting for... Oh. I hate this fucking hipster. Fucking ninjas. Grab the bat, throw it. If they're gonna use their long range, I should too, right? Grab the... What are you doing? Fuck me! I'm fine. I'm not even angry a little bit. I'm fine. Sound, sight, smell... No, your favorite... Sense, as in... Sense. Sorry, sense is what I meant. Your favorite sense. S-C-E-N-T-S. Like smells. I guess smells would have been a better term. Okay, and now I'm here. The fucking gray ninja's the one that gets me every time. Oh, You gotta type your thought process, but I appreciate it. I appreciate being able to look under the hood and then see what's going on. That's what I get for carrying a big fucking sword. That's what I get for carrying a gun into the airport. Woke has gone too far. I can't even open carry in an airport no more. That's when he tried to kill Charlie the first time. Oh, fuck. Drop the... Yeah. Forgot. You can't block with it. I mean, I knew that. It's more that, like, my body couldn't catch up with my brain, or vice versa. I'm not connected, right? These are two different beings altogether. I am not one living being. I'm simply a cog in my own machine. Bro's a little devil thing. The fumes from the Switch 2 smell pretty good, too. That's a new one. Kinda thought she'd be up by now. Wait. Purple cloud. That's a rainbow-ish. Ish. Fresh walls from Tyler's brand is good too. What's that? Fresh walls? Who's Tyler? Vanilla, new car, cucumber, and pear. Are those two separate answers, or are you implying that cucumber and pear smell the same? You couldn't be. They couldn't be more different. Throw him. God damn. Wait, do these guys do damage, or do they just take my coins? Yeah! Fucking phased right through him. Because I'm still at 11. From a rage meter, like 1 to 10, I'm at 11 right now. Stranger Things gets an 11 out of 10. That gel for ultrasounds? Ugh. You guys remember 2 years back when I got an ultrasound for no reason? And the state pays for it. Fruity Pebbles dust, okay. Now we're getting some out there picks. I'm liking this. Is this good? Normally I do pretty okay next to the fire, guys. I don't know, I kind of fumbled. I was bound to get down to the second life anyway, but I was doing pretty well. Okay, can I, like... Maybe this is where you get food, by doing this fast enough. But... there's a lot you can praise this game for, or is there? Quick movement is not one of them. Left and right, sure. Up and down, not so much. Maybe I should be playing this with a joystick. Well, that didn't do fucking anything. What if I break these now? Can I break these cuffs? Why am I getting text? I'm blowing up. Ah, a bill. I'm just a bill. So we don't really encounter the red ones anymore, right? They just kind of run across, do their bullshit, and then leave. They got me. They caught me unawares. Purple. That didn't hit anything. God damn. If only they... Could they, like... Can I turn them against each other? Can I make... Love each other. Love each other. At least to direct traffic a little bit away from me. Okay, now I'm fast. Fast like Wallace. There's gonna be some, like, secret shit here. Oh. If I stand here, maybe they'll just... Yeah, oh, okay. The strategy's working perfectly. Perfectly. They're falling for the trap. Artichoke dip. Government cheese. Government embassy. Chili cheese Fritos. What about fruity Fritos? I can't believe that worked. What, are you impressed? Oh, go in the... Wallace, what's happening here? Why can I not go in? What, I'm banned now? Okay, keep your held high. Okay, yeah, you're hung held high. Stay with the 2 lives, and then we can get more health for our 2 lives. There we go. If there was ever a run, all Fritos are fruity. Interesting. I can't tell if I got any health from that. Alright. I'm getting out of there. A little bit of change. Change. Holy nuts. Holy Fritos, guys. What the cud? Keep rolling. What? It's gonna be silver ninjas over here, yeah. What's the ultimate goal of the turnips? What do the I jumped into that. He wasn't even gonna hit me. What was your favorite fake cuss word to say as a kid? I was saying real cusses as a kid. I mean, I found frick funny after the facts. And like, pretending. We would say it, like, around each other. Be like, dude, what the frick? You know, like, as a bit. Because, like, but that was when we were teenagers. I don't know. I don't think I had one. Am I the weird one, or are you the weird one? One of us is different. One of us is different and therefore should be bullied for being different. Okay. Well... Okay. Wait, we can keep the 2. Hold the 2. Carry the 2. Hold on. We should work on our strategy while we're here. So I have to go through the subspace to get to Roxy anyway, so it's not like I can take the weapon with me. Right? Okay. Well, subspace then. Subspace it is. You're defo different, my guy. Time to get stoned. What, because you were too afraid to say swears as a kid? You thought God was listening? What, I'm the weirdo for that? That doesn't seem fair. Well, I lost those. I'm the weirdo for missing the money for sure. Follow the money. Okay. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna put on my slippers or something. I need to lock the fuck. I need to be warm and cozy. I gotta get a hot drink. I should have some hot chocolate. That's a good get. This is legitimately our greatest chance of doing this, so lock the fuck in. Can somebody vouch for me here? Ask Squidward, he'll vouch for me. Hold on. Grab the bamboo. Hit the pinata. Roxanne Richter. Scott Pilgrim made pie. Oh. Damn, she's filled me up. I'm filled to the brim. I'm ready to burst. Oh. She's so fucking fast. Wait. Load her up, Wallace. Batter. Hey, batter up, please. Hey. Lather him up. Oh, fuck. Okay, shit. Damn. I should have been doing that the whole time. Lazy ass. What is this? They're worth money? Can I collect the cat? Okay. So, hi, Entei. You want to get on stream? You haven't been on stream in a while. What's wrong, buddy? You okay? He's been throwing up, but not because he's been sick. It's because he eats too fast. Okay. That was easy. It only took us 2 hours to do that level. Let's see if we can do the next one. We're trying to beat the game without knives. What do you... Like it's a challenge run to beat the game without knives? What are you talking about? Is Knives the broken one? Should I be playing as Knives? And now we have multiple paths, which is confusing to me. Alright, hold on. Can I level up stuff by buying bullshit? They're still gonna fight me. Does this just give me health? Okay, well now I have that. What about hot chocolate? Okay. Huh. I'm confused, I think. Okay. Are there like stat upgrades though, or shit that makes me stronger? There is my GP. Now you can just summon her to help. How do I do that? When does that happen? Nobody told me that. You can summon Knives to help. And where'd you learn that? Scott's late fee. Oh. Well. We got an hour. Let's see if we can right trigger. Are you okay. I'll try it. What does it cost? Can I just do it whenever? 5, 6, 7. Night of Terror, the twins are unstoppable. Oh, Halloween level. Okay, I'm gonna wait for them to have enemies, I guess. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, look at Scott. I appreciate the effort, though. Right trigger doesn't do anything. Maybe it does later? Weird. Well, like, have you played it or have you heard this? Is this like through the grapevine? I played it. What character did you play as? Because maybe only that character could summon Knives. What does 109 plus mean? I guess I got my snack, right? Robot plus Pilgrim. Oh, I had such a good run going. See, now that's a new level, I'm overconfident. Is that fucking... What is this? This guy's like an anime thing, but I don't know the name. Can we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Not Goemon, but like... I'm gonna go over here. Did that work? Holy shit, they're huge. They're cartoonishly fat. Ridiculous. I felt so fat and nasty. Ramona, that's probably why. Can she... Yeah, but why would Ramona be able to summon knives? I guess out of any character, like, who would be able to? Maybe Scott? Well, as Wallace, I should be able to summon a different character. I should be able to fucking summon Anna Kendrick's boyfriend. I don't know what that is. I'm not dealing with that. I'm hiding. They can't see me back here. Because the fights with her in the movie? Oh, right. That's a good point. They do fight together. Maybe I should have been playing as Ramona. I'll take this and I'll remember this for next time, for the next Scott Pilgrim. Well, I should probably just keep playing as Wallace, right? For the next game as well. I'm a Wallace main. Everyone else could choose a different character. Lazy ass! Purple guy. So, like, I think I'm just rushing through and just fighting with reckless abandon just because I loaded in with 1 health. Or not 1 health, 1 life. And the only way I get them back is by dying, so this is a trial run. It seems to be going pretty okay. I mean, the level might be longer, but... Robot 1, join the party. Invented by the twins, size small. Holy fuck. Oh, did I... Wait. What? Oh. Okay. I thought a bigger robot was going to show up. There's always a bigger robot. Wait, is that Gideon? The G-Man? He's in the background the whole time? We should add another thread where we play Half-Life games in order. What, you know, because we know Half-Life 3 is coming out this year. I do think that, like, although I really like the movie, I think the discourse is because... It's an interesting thought experiment. That, like, we're kind of... When Scott's in the, like, chibi, adorable style, it's a lot easier to, like... Not let him get away with things, but kind of look past it. But when he's Michael Cera, no smoke to Michael Cera, he's like, holy shit, this guy's evil. Like, cartoonishly so. Wait, what's going on over here? Scott's dad's BBQ? No, it's... Okay, they both said, got it. You know what I mean? Holy fuck. Oh, I'm up here now. Oh, I'm up here now. The movement is what gets me, right? I'm not seeing enough movement. I don't think I'm losing health when I'm respawning. Am I? 55. Okay, well now I'm up here. Rooftops. The city's burning. I think I just think Michael Cera is evil, man. No, I mean, you guys have seen the movie, right? Scott Pilgrim's not a good guy. But, I'm not saying it reads better in the comic, but like... Oh, we're doing a fucking Nintendo boss fight where we fight the hands. I bite the hand that feeds. Master and crazy. Oh, fuck. So do I not fight the twins at all, or do I just fight the twins' robots? The twin Rova? I should be blocking, right? The rolls are even if the dodge or even if the block doesn't like prevent me from getting noobs. The dodge roll is a little bit easier to avoid stuff like that than just natural moving. Again, like the movement of the game. I don't know, this feels like end of level territory. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. He's not a good guy in most iteration of his character, but I do know what you mean. I still think a white guy playing as Scott is more evil. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If when he's not in the like cute chibi style, it's a lot harder. He doesn't get away with it as much. There's more think pieces. Did I just beat the level? Oh, now I keep chasing them? Now I give chase? Okay, so there's more levels than I thought. That one did seem pretty short. The fucking Nazi dogs again. But at least now I can respawn at the start of this bit. Honestly, if the game had like double the levels and instead of like 7 really long ones, there were like breaks in between, it'd be a lot more manageable. You know what I mean? What do you think, Edtai? Think you could take Michael Cera in a fight? No. He's far taller than me, has much more range. Much more reach. Hi, kitty. $50-50 for you or for me? For you and me. I know, bud. Sit on my lap and I'll be like an evil supervillain. Who up stroking they cat. Evil style. Who's this? Oh, this is Fat and Nasty, huh? My favorite Scott Pilgrim characters, Fat and Nasty. We need that G4 era nerddom, where they hated everything that nerds liked. Why would I... Okay. Now this is modeled after the Gex level. Yeah, because of the bats and all the stuff I can't see. Ugh, they got me, they got me, they got me! Which is Nasty, the one that's not fat. Jesus Christ. They made it into a platform section. The movement's the worst part of the game. Scott Pilgrim. Maybe if he lands on the spikes, he'll die faster. Oh, it worked, actually. I manifested. Okay, Snake Pit. Got it. That almost sort of worked. Jesus Christ. Alright. Wait for it. I don't know, this feels very end of game territory. I mean, the twins are the last ones before Gideon, right? Right, no, the twins count as 2X's, not as 1. So there's less levels than it. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm still alive. I'm gonna go up here and try and... Am I safe? Safe for now. For now. Yeah, because this is like, he's the fucking guy. He's the guard, right? Where Scott learns self-respect. Well, now I'm dead. We're getting somewhere. Okay, now I'm dead. But we continue at the start of this. Fuck, really? Oh, that sucks. I can't just go... Alright. Well, that's added. That's added an. What the hell are you doing? Added an interesting wrinkle to this. I gotta be a little bit more careful, I guess. I don't think that level was as difficult as the previous one, though. Yeah, the twins are 5 and 6. Probably is still 2 levels, because we know there's going to be... Do I keep the damage I just did to myself? The twins are unstoppable! Alright, I think we're good. I mean, Wallace is getting stronger. What happens when a strong Wallace meets an unstoppable twins? We're about to find out. Ow. Can't believe more people have played this game. I'm shocked that even 2 chatters are familiar with it. It was my understanding that nobody else had played this game. I played it for 1 level and then gave up in 2021. Alright, let's just fucking hoof it, right? He's like a fucking anime guy, you know, the first one that's about space, the first anime about space. He's some Gundam chud. Why can't I place this? And then they're gonna roll the ball, so I'm gonna stay back here. They'll never find me. Did I win? Wait. It takes so long to get up. So much killing time. And killing them. Get fucking lit up, loaded up. One of the two. You can't say both. You gotta commit, brother. As long as they love each other. Alright, I'm out of here, man. Not dealing with Skeleton Face right now. Jesus Christ. I'm doing way worse this time around. Maybe because I'm being less reckless, arguably. I think I'm at my best when I'm just fucking hitting buttons. Look at me go. Look at me ho. So is the first robot a gag, or did I just get really lucky? Wait, did I pass by the food eatery already, or is that on the rooftop? Because I might be able to keep the lives I have if I can just survive a little bit. Alright, I'm making a fucking death trap over there. I want no part of that. God damn, dude. That fucking sucks. You fucking chud. Alright. And then this is the robot. Got it. You just need to hit him once, right? Robot 01. No fucking shot, really? There, is he dead? Okay, so I did get lucky the first... How did I kill him the first time in, like, 1 hit? I thought it was, like, a gag that he's, like, a 1-hit villain. Genuinely, what did I do last time? Get out of here, man! Fuck off! There we go. Well, we lost one of our lives, but... I guess there's really no need to get the health back. Looks like Ultraman. Me? Ultraman. Yes. No, Ultraman. Yes. What do you want? You talking to me, or a different Ultraman? He looks like Ultra Lord. They're trying to avoid the diving kick. They know the foot dive is deadly. Sorry, gross. But you guys are just gonna have to manage. It's either that or no stream. An ultra machine. Okay, so let's try and not get punched this time. Alright, so you do lose health. But you don't do the little fucking death animation because then it would take more time away from your escape. Fuck! Oh, it's busted. I'm down here now. Well, now what? Dude, just die. What? Why are you blocking? You know you're gonna be dead. Okay, there we go. And now I guess I managed to skip all that. That's helpful, if you did at least. Well, at least. Oh, now we gotta do this bit, this chud. Okay, so we definitely missed the opportunity to heal. Oh, did I just summon knives? Wait. It's the left bumper. So anyone could summon knives. Okay, I'm learning a lot. Hi, kitty. Can you do that whenever? Ow. You gotta shoot. Alright, missiles. Hi, baby. Okay, I didn't block properly. Where the fuck am I? Alright, we're good. Okay, well now I know I got knives in the pocket. I'll keep it there until I need her. Like the real knives. I'll use her until she's useful to me. Hi, kitty. Can you guys see this? Come on, dude. Hi, Enter. I should lean back more. We should get a couch that oh, fuck, that goes all the way back. I should just stream in from a bed. Has anyone ever done that, like, bedridden stream? Where the face cam is just a dude, like, lying in bed while playing it? I know people stream themselves sleeping, but that's not what I'm talking about. I guess you're more likely to fall asleep that way, but... Okay, well now we're here. So it is all one level, despite what they may try and tell you. That was a bad move on my part. Summon the knives. Oh shit, that is useful. Okay. So what is that? Does that cost me? Okay, and tell you this is cute and all, but I gotta be real careful with the platforming section. This is where I died last time. Ah. Hi, baby. Your breath stinks. You're the one. Is it because you're puking all the time? Ooh, pretty kitty. Gotcha. Haha, gotcha. Damn, I'm blowing up today. Oh, you want to go play with my phone? Look. It's your favorite apps. Alright. We're going to take this slow. We're going to do this properly. We got to fight Fat and Nasty real quick. I don't know where the fuck that's going. Alright. Oh. And I oop. And I ska. Ow. Dude! Okay. The bats are gonna fly across. Nice. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit like that. Hold on. Fire. Because sometimes the jumping don't jump. And sometimes you just roll into the spikes. Can I bait them in with me? Is that a good strategy? A lost leader Alright, man. Damn. I got that one. You got that right. You got this. How dare you believe in me? Now I'm fucked. I can't believe I set up a Home Alone trap for that guy on accident. Oh! I'm back in it. Guard, did you get any clips this time around? There were some moments I was thinking about, but the time has passed and I forgot. I think there was one. Alright, snakes. Is it of the game or is it like some other shit? Oh, damn. Okay, the bats are gonna come again. The arc of the jumps. I forgot I'm so fucking stupid. I unlocked a double jump. Like last time I played this. I fucking forgot. That actually would have helped me a lot if I remembered I could do that. Alright, well, I'm mastering the game. But now I'm down to my final life. Where I'm going to be. Knives do something. Okay, so I can't summon her whenever. Do I need full fire? I guess. Well, that hit the guy I was already hitting. I should save that for the boss fight then. If there is one. I haven't even gotten past this section yet. I think this is the farthest I made it. I probably died here last time, right? Okay. Remember to block. Remember you're blocking. Should double jump more often. Oh, the double jump does damage like a screw attack? Oh, dude! I'm so fucking stupid. I should have been doing this the whole time. Now I'm getting a strategy going. Now you got a stew going, brother. Stew go. Oh, now it works. It's because it was, the left bumper, I think. I tried the red trigger before. It did not do nothing. Okay, don't walk into the spikes. Oh, I gotta keep punching? Okay. On the other side. Now we fight. A lot of they fight. The Twins' Lair. I hope it's a left bumper because I'm gonna hit that immediately. Oh, I could just... Wait, we didn't even... Okay. Kyle K and Kevin K. Ramona's 5th and 6th. What if they were the 6 and 7, though? Seems like I already did a sizable amount of damage to them. Did I just die? I'm about to. I can't summon knives. Okay, now I'm dead. Alright, let's do the whole fucking thing over again. Yay, Halloween party. Yeah, yeah! We got 20 or so minutes. I don't know how long the level is, but I think this is probably gonna have to be the... No! Play the game on PS5. Oh, that's why... Okay. That's why your numbers are... That's why your buttons are all fucked up. You played it on the incorrect controller. I get it. Listen, I'm not all about console, like, elitism or essentialism, but I will die in hell before I refer to something as the square button. Or the R1 or R2. No, that's the bumper and the trigger. I've had this argument a million times. I'll have it a million times more. Knives, I need help. Okay, it's left bumper. Oh, I have to aim it. Okay, well, she's still here for moral support. Can I just do it when I have... Okay, so it costs my gut points. Which I also need to make sure I don't die when I die. Sometimes you'll run out of health, but if you have enough gut points, it'll just, like... You'll just, like... get the wind knocked out of you, and then you'll have a little bit more health. Still on that life. I think I explained that really poorly. I don't believe in you. Well, now I'm gonna win. Take that shit out. Well, it didn't kill it, but it certainly worked. Unless working is killing it, in which case it didn't do shit. Maybe I should go out in the open so I can see what the fuck I'm fighting. I killed somebody. Alright, let's try not to lose to the robot buddy this time. To the butt buddy. Wait. Keep laddering, keep laddering. Eventually he's gonna stop. There we go. Eventually they'll stop blocking. Let me do my double jump. Yeah, see that shit? Okay, now I've learned everything I need to, more or less. This is the way I could do this level. I think this has to be the final attempt, right? Do I even have enough time? What is this? Do I even have enough time to do another attempt if I die? I feel like Ow! I feel like I really don't. I missed like 32 what if there was a man in space and now I don't know any clue what's happening. Well, you're right. It's a shame there's no way to find the old ones. They're all gone forever. You had to be there, I guess. A once in a lifetime space opportunity. An opportunity, if you will. Alright, I get it. Yeah, you want to hit me. Oh, you want to hit me? Keep rolling, rolling. See, this is the rolling I was talking about. And blocking also. All of the lessons I've learned throughout my life. From my father, Fred Durst, keep rolling. From my director, remember you're blocking. It's all coming back. This is the game that's the culmination of my entire life. Brother, can you just die? Alright. Now we're gonna fight the robot. I'm gonna throw the keg at him. Rainbow uppercut! Downer cut. Oh, fuck! This robot should not be able to hurt me. That's not allowed. Come on, man. There we go. Pick up the keg. Pick up that keg. The Combine at Gordon's... I was gonna say a funeral. Birthday. I had to think of a party, and the first thing I thought of was funeral. Everyone here is invited to my funeral. Let's make sure you keep next week open. Okay. Forgive my shutting of the up, but I gotta lock the fuck in. Hold on. I'm not taking any more damage ever again. I've seen a better way. Well, now that I know the fucking double jump thing, I'm gonna be doing that all over the big hands. Big hands. Big hands. Big hands. Big... Okay, fuck off. SpongeBob, fuck off. Die. Can I bait this guy down here? Because he's gonna ruin this boss fight. Or maybe he'll just die of natural causes. No, I guess he's just here now. Dude, Freddy Fazbear is gonna be the new Steve of Minecraft. Smash Bros. Is the way it took forever to add him. I don't want Freddy Fazbear in that fucking game at all. There's very few characters I'll draw a hard line. I don't want a playable Freddy Fazbear. Maybe as a me costume, but he does not deserve to be in Smash Bros. Also, that implies that, like, Freddy was, like, a long-requested character. Not nearly as much as Minecraft. I'd much rather have Jonesy as a playable character than fucking Fredbear. At least then they're kind of similar. Think about the money. What, like, it'll sell copies of the game? Or sell DLC? FNAF fans don't buy real games, they play itch.io. Or, like, Roblox. He'd be perfect as an assist trophy. It should be Peely. Instead of Jonesy? I mean, I guess if you gotta pick a Fortnite main character... Well, like, they're probably gonna play the same. You could just do the fucking... The costume thing where there's, like, eight different, like, Fortnite defaults all in the same slot. But I feel like Jonesy's a little, like, sort of the mascot. I guess you could argue that Peely's more of a mascot. Like, a very literal mascot costume. But it could be, like, Jonesy, the girl one, the fish, the Peel. And then they all have one alternate skin, and those are, like, the 8s. Dude, I'm fucking sucking at this now. Jonesy sounds like a disaster. Why does that sound like a disaster? What you got against Jonesy? Or is this, like, the Reddit Fortnite bad mindset? Like, I don't play Fortnite, but it's fine. They could use Fortnite to add The Rock into the game. Okay, we're going off track now. I like that idea. Yeah, you fucking would. You got a bald fetish. But no, don't put The Rock in the game. Toomba 2 is such a fun game after I played Toomba 1 4 months ago. Do me a favor, man. There's a Toomba speedrun I'm gonna need you to watch. It's important to understanding the games. I was about to quote it, but if it would come across as... If I said, I would really appreciate it if you would stop talking right now, and you didn't know the reference, it's probably a really mean thing to say to a chat. Alright, Knives, kill the dogs. Thank you, Knives. Jesus Christ. The Rock is a major character in the Fortnite story. I don't care. There's a hard line you draw for Smash Bros, and that's only characters that originated in video games, right? They can't be real people or, like, movie characters. I'll go as far as Jonesy and Peely. Just, like, a Fortnite character that has 6 skins. Oh, fuck. Hey, what if it was 4 skins? Building fighting with guns in a fighting game? Come on. I mean... The same argument could be held for Steve, and I guess you're right? Steve's kind of a mess, but, like, I don't know, it'd be fun. Fortnite deserves to be repped in Smash Bros. Certainly more than fucking Fredbear does. Also, why is there no music? Have you guys noticed that? Go Knives. Did we get him? That didn't do shit. It just, his face scan and voice besides, it's a video game character. I guess we are entering an era where it's sort of muddled a little bit. Like, the hard line is just adding only video game characters. But think about, like, what if Masahiro Sakurai wanted to include a character from his best friend's game. He wanted to include a Death Stranding character. The Death Stranding main character has a name, has a personality, it has their own moveset, but it is just Norman Reedus' face. So at what point, I think that's as far as it would go. I think the wackiest possibility is we get Death Stranding character and it just has Norman Reedus' face. Because now that we're in an era of video game characters being, like, face molded after people, it's possible we could get, like, a real actor. Would he get paid residuals? Like, if Death Stranding was in Smash Bros., would Norman Reedus be in the credits as, like, playing that character? Or do they just have carte blanche to use his face for any extended material? That seems like a Kojima contract. I just own your face now. No way FNAF fans like Smash Bros. Splatoon had the same problem. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be like one of those old heads that's like, oh, they could never put Steve in Smash Bros. But like, that was a long requested character. I think there are some characters, right? Indie games, indie character reps that just like, they're not indie, right? Like, Minecraft comes from an indie game. Mojang was an indie developer, but it's a Microsoft rep. I think indie characters, for the most part, should be reserved for the Mii costumes. That's why we got Cuphead and Sans. I also just personally don't want Freddy. But, you know, who am I to say what does and doesn't get to be in Smash Bros? I don't think they included Splatoon or inklings so Splatoon fans would play Smash Bros. I think Splatoon fans were probably likely to play Smash Bros. Anyway. They included it because it's an important Nintendo character. They do that all the time in Fortnite. What are we talking about? What, scanning people's faces? Yeah, but are you talking about, like, there are characters played by the actors, or it's like, hey, look, Sabrina Carpenter's in this game? Because, like, the character from Death Stranding isn't Norman Reedus. It's just played by him with his face. Did I lose sound effects at some point? What's going on? Alright, we gotta start doing it on Double Jump again. Damn, these guys are good. They thought of everything. Pick it up. Pick it up. They should put Puss and Boost in Smash Bros. Push it, Boost. There we go. And I want to keep this for the twin fight. Oh, God. Oh, great, it's you. Come on, man. If I can keep the speed as well. Oh, come on. Speed, I see you try. They should put speed in Smash Bros. Neither, dude. They should put anyone from FNAF and Smash should be... If they put anyone from Smash, it should be purple. I guess that's the issue, right? Is that FNAF, like... They have designated, like, popular characters, but you'd be hard-pressed to find, like, a main character. I guess it doesn't have to be the main character, but... Alright, well, 13 minutes left. Let's see what I can pull off. I hope I didn't break the fight by doing that. Like, I can't kill them now. The silence is deafening. Her silence on this speaks volumes. Knives, do something, please! Oh, I guess I just... Okay. Well, now what? That's 3 X's down in one stream. See, I'm glad we decided this one. We just had to get... That really hurt my chest, what I just did. Ow! They take characters that are played by real actors, and depending on whether actor is okay with it, either use the actor's face or a generic face. Okay. I guess their contracts are pretty litigious. Dude, put on some pants, man. Alright, don't I gotta fight, Scott? Oh yeah, Scott's gonna be one of the... Gideon and then Scott. Okay, yeah, 6 and then 7. So this would be Gideon then. Well, we got like 12 minutes. I don't think we're gonna beat this level, but let's just see what it is, right? We're not gonna not play the game. Or do I fight N. Scott now? Okay. No, this is the N. Scott level. Okay. And then Gideon's at the end. The G-Man. Wanna really be acting like she's still in Chicago in her booty shorts in the winter. Dude, like, put some fucking pants on. She's been in Canada the whole time. We gotta stuff a bunch of hand warmers down there, brother. At least. We're going to Scott's house. My evil ex-roommate. I'm like close to the edge, right? I loaded in the level with the immediate health I had, which means those 25 hearts is all I got. Holy shit, leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Knives, please! Do something. I don't got enough fire to... I think I died. Okay, well... Still gotta ask Isaac Goldenson. That's true. Listen, there's a lot of Smash characters. I just recently edited this. There's a lot that can be done. I'm excited. I don't think that one will be announced or released this year. Maybe next year. Maybe. I don't know. But I got big plans. Well, I guess now we're just killing time. Okay, so we beat 2 levels. There are currently 2 levels left in all of... If this is to be trusted, 2 levels left in all of Scott Pilgrim, the Video Game Complete Edition. And we have 2 more Mondays, 2 more... until we play the new Scott Pilgrim game, Scott Pilgrim EX, as a part of Friend Slop. I'm not weighing your vote. Nintendo doesn't have a winter game this or next year, so it has to be Smash next year and Gen 10 this year. No, it doesn't. They don't have a winter game currently, but you forget, it's currently February. The latest game, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow on the podcast, but the latest games we know about from Nintendo that have a release date are in April. So I imagine there's going to be some kind of presentation around that time to announce all of the summer games, and then in September, maybe they'll announce the holiday game in the summer, or maybe they'll announce it in September. But I think for the most part, Nintendo internally has never used Pokemon as their winter game. If I'm wrong, I'll give 5 subs. So it has to be Smash next year and Gen 10 this year. Well, I'm not going to remember you said... Here's the thing. I agree with you. I agree with you Smash next year, but not because of the winter. I don't agree with you that it doesn't have a winter game. We don't have a winter game yet. And Nintendo doesn't ever really... Because they don't develop the Pokemon games, view them... Not that they don't view them as the holiday game, but even, like, the major holiday games still come out alongside another release of theirs. I'm still listening to... Alright, I'm going to close out of this. So that's the plan for Threads. I think that it'll be next... I did check this, right? Next week is the release of... Oh, fuck. Yeah. I was going to say, like, oh, maybe we do Resident Evil on the Switch too, because it has a special amiibo. But Pokopia also comes out next week, and that'll be the Switch game. I should get people together for that. That's a fun little multiplayer experience. So, we still got a full week of streams ahead of us, assuming I don't get any more sick. Tomorrow will be the Switch to Ultra podcast, potentially starting, hopefully starting an hour earlier to cover the Nintendo Treehouse. Wednesday, we will return to play Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. I think the Wednesday slot will be taken by Resident Evil. And then maybe we'll alternate between Pirates and Resident Evil each week. The threads, we've explained the threads already. Happy Monkey Monday. Thursday will be, is this Thursday Pokopia, or is that next Thursday? This Thursday will be whatever we want to play on the Switch 2. We should probably pick like one Switch 2 game to play, to focus on. Maybe we'll get a big wheel and, like, spin it, right? Been a while since we spun a wheel. That's more of a spring thing, but all the Switch 2 exclusives. Hey, but listen. We could do an entire stream of Pool Room Billiard. It's been a while since we played that one. I think all of these games... Oh, wait, no, now I gotta add these to the playlist, right? Hold on. Or to my group. Options. Edit group. Add. Here we go, hold on. Or did I add them already? No, I did add them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 24 Switch 2 exclusives. I'm sure there's like a Tetris game or something. Should we play all 24? I guess we have to make a decision. Decisions. Well, we'll cross that Thursday when we come to the Thursday. Friday will be the Pokemon Presents, as well as the Ultraverse presents WrestleBets yet again. I don't know what time the stream will be. Probably around the same time, or maybe just right after the Presents, because I think the Presents is like early. And then Saturday, of course, will be our regular bi-weekly Friend Slop. No stream on Sunday, but actually, what day is Sunday? Because then we're moving into March. Sunday is March 1st. If all goes correctly, the Smash video should be out in 2 weeks on March 8th. If all goes correctly. That's what I'm hoping for. And then I could start work on, like, the smaller projects. My sister bought the Switch 2 for Mario Kart and Tomodachi, so lol. Well, you could play Tomodachi on the Switch 1. Does she know? Don't tell her. It's going to ruin everything. Mario Kart's fucking baller, though. We'll figure it out. All you need to know is tomorrow, 5 p.m., starting an hour earlier for the Treehouse's Switch 2 Ultra. I gotta get back to editing. Once this April, like late March, early April video is written, and the Smash video is done being edited, then things are gonna become a little bit more smooth sailing. This news era vid is really kicking my ass. I truly don't know. I honestly don't know if I could do. I'm doing my best, but I've stalled for enough time. Thank you for joining me. We're back to a week of streaming, even though it's only been a day, like a 2-day gap since you last saw me. I've been your host, BH Ultra Live. This is the 910th stream, 90 away from the 1000th stream. Tell your friends to follow, because we're like, what are we at right now? Yeah, like 5 or 4 followers away. She does know we're going to share a world on there and have our own on our other Switches. That rules. Well, I think it's still raining outside, but I'm going to go grab a bev or something. Thank you for choosing Scott Pilgrim. It would be real awkward if we didn't choose it again next week. But just so you know, if your threads are, right, if you're a fan of Cars or Gex or even Souls-like, that soon enough we'll be done with Scott Pilgrim. Soon enough. And then we'll just keep voting. Okay, let me look into this, right? Right now, while I have you, let me go on eBay right now. I've been buying so much bullshit lately. Castlevania NES. Let me look into this. Okay. Sort by most broken and cheapest. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania save with combined Castlevania 2. Man, this is the more attainable one, I guess. All right, let me sort by best match as opposed to lowest. Castlevania 2, Castlevania, that's 38. Castlevania 30. Rare 5 screw. I don't care about that. It's with the game. 30. These are all like $30. Nintendo NES authentic cartridge and dust cover only, tested and works. Thursday, Monday. Wait, what day is it today? It'll arrive by March 2nd. That's next Monday. All right, I'll save it. I'll put it on the back burner. But once we finish Scott Pilgrim, I'm already assuming we're going to vote for it next time. Then the Castlevania thread will be added. Maybe even I don't know. We're adding too many decisions. I've wasted enough time. Thank you for joining me. Where's my Snowbell Park? There's a button over here.